Winston Churchill, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, was a staunch imperialist who never wanted India to be independent. He had expressed his disgust at a half-naked fakir parleying with the British when Gandhi attended the Round Table Conference. As the British Prime Minister, he refused to talk about granting India independence, saying he had not become His Majesty's first minister to preside over the liquidation of the British Empire. So, Churchill was no friend of India, and it is natural for Indians to have no love for him. During the devastating Bengal Famine, it was the abominable Churchill who refused to divert food grain produced by Indians to save starving Indians. By 1943, hordes of starving people were flooding into Calcutta, most dying on the streets. Subhash Chandra Bose, who was then fighting on the side of the Axis forces, offered to send rice from Myanmar, but the British censors didn't even allow his offer to be reported. Churchill was totally remorseless in diverting food to the British troops and Greek civilians. To him, the starvation of anyhow underfed Bengalis was less serious than sturdy Greeks. When asked to release food stocks for India, Churchill responded with a telegram asking why Gandhi hasn't died yet. Churchill's hostility towards Indians has long been documented. At a war cabinet meeting, he blamed the Indians themselves for the famine, saying they breed like rabbits. His attitude towards Indians may be summed up in his words: I hate Indians. They are beastly people with a beastly religion. On another occasion, he insisted they were the beastliest people in the world, next to the Germans. Churchill's attitude towards India was quite extreme, and he hated Indians mainly because he knew India could not be held for very long. Churchill regarded wheat as too precious a food to expend on non-whites. He preferred to stockpile the grain to feed Europeans after the war was over. The nauseating racism of this man is fully evident in this disgusting statement that he made before the Peel's Commission. I do not agree that the dog in a manager has the final right to the manager, even though he may have lain there for a very long time. I do not admit that right. I do not admit, for instance, that a great wrong has been done to the Red Indians of America or the black people of Australia. I do not admit that a wrong has been done to these people by the fact that a stronger race, a higher grade race, a more worldly wise race, to put it that way, has come in and taken their place. All in all, Churchill was far more damaging to India and to Indians than Hitler ever could be. Hitler's effect on India was the death of the Indian soldiers who fought for the British. Churchill's effect on India was the painful death of many civilians and the Holocaust of partition. Like the video, share this video as much as you can, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hare Krishna.